Hello and welcome to the CTO show with Mehmet. My name is Mehmet, and in each episode, I will be exploring the latest trends, insights, and strategies in topics like cybersecurity, digital transformation, emerging tech, startups, and entrepreneurship. From thought leaders and innovators to entrepreneurs and founders, we will hear from experts across a wide range of industries who are driving change and making an impact in the world of tech and business. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get started. In today's episode, I will be sharing some hopefully exciting and informative information. First, I will be discussing the emerging trends in cybersecurity from my recent visit to the GISEC event in Dubai. I will also dive into more about my latest venture, Yassi Ventures, and what I'm aiming to do. And at the end, stick with me. So we'll be announcing something related to the podcast. So let's get started. First, let me start about my visit to GISEC event, which happened this week in Dubai. GISEC is a significant gathering for cybersecurity professionals where the industry's latest trends and technologies are showcased. And I visited there for 2 days and I had the chance to speak with some of my peers and some of the visitors and exhibitors over there. So the major trends that I've seen the most during my visit from topics perspective, or let's say trends perspective. So the first thing, zero trust was all around. So almost every single vendor, they were talking about the zero trust, whether that is from a end user perspective, application development perspective, networking perspective, and so on. So this was a topic that I would say dominated GISEC. The second is cyber intelligence. Cyber intelligence is also a topic that started to get more attraction because there are plenty of cyber threat actors out there and no one can cover it all good in one platform. So I've seen a lot of vendors which talking about the impactful intelligence. They are talking about how they can help customers in getting, real and actionable intelligence to their environment, to their maybe SOC, or if they have someone who's doing that on their behalf, like I'm an MSP. So a lot of vendors were talking about threat intelligence. Another trend that I have seen around is, of course, AI powered, machine learning powered solutions. And that's not a surprise because even I shared before on different episodes, threat actors are using machine learning, they are using the GPT, they are leveraging every single tool around to have their attacks more sophisticated. And this is why, on the other hand, vendors are implementing and adopting real artificial intelligence. And I want to relate to something from yesterday topic, which was about the Microsoft and Google announcement, and specifically Microsoft Copilot. So we are going from, as they say, an autopilot to copilot, where humans will interact more with security powered AI. And I think there will be a hype, there will be a lot of buzz about AI powered tools, machine learning powered tools, but I believe also the co-pilot mode will come to cybersecurity. So this is something also I noticed during my visit. Another topic was deception. So I've seen a lot of vendors talking about deception technology. I think we will cover that on another episode in details, what deception is, but mainly this is another technique to stop the attacks before they happen. And the last technology that I have spotted in GISEC was microsegmentation, which is also an interesting technology that tries to reduce the impact of an attack. And again, we might have additional episodes related to microsegmentation. These cutting-edge technologies, I believe, are shaping the cybersecurity landscape, and their impact on businesses and organizations cannot be overstated. So this is why it's crucial to stay up to date with these trends to ensure the best possible protection against cyber threats. Now, I would like to share a little bit more context about what was my motivation to start my consulting business, Yassi Ventures. And actually, I want to little bit highlights what we do at Yassi Ventures. So Yassi Ventures, if you look at our website, you would see like 6 pillars. And these 6 pillars start from something called Venture Studio or Startup Studio. I prefer to use the word Startup Studio and CTO as a service for startups. So here where we can offer the technical know-how for non-technical founders. So basically you have an idea, but you're not sure how from technical perspective this can come to life. This is where we would help you in first seeing the feasibility from technology perspective, also try to brainstorm the idea more with you, how you will be able to monetize it, what would be the best possible way to bring it to market. So this is where the first pillar come into the picture. The second one is disruptive technologies. And this is again, I would consider it as part of the CTO as a service, but this time it's more for established businesses. So this is where we will offer our expertise by following ourselves the trends on how would be the best way to remove all the noise from the market and just focus on the main technologies that might be a good potential for an enterprise from different sizes, whether it's small, medium, or whatever, to adopt it. So this is our second pillar, I would say. The third one is digitize your business. And what I mean by digitize your business is not just the traditional, we will take you to the cloud, we will use this tool or that tool. It's quite a different approach. So we take a more consultant approach for evaluating your processes, for evaluating also your current setup and see what would be the best way. And sometimes it might end up by keeping a hybrid approach. It might, leveraging some disruptive technology on top of what you have done so far. So this is the third pillar. Now, the next one is related to how we can secure the business, whether you are a startup or whether you are a new company or you've been in the market for some time. And protect your business and your customers with a comprehensive risk mitigation. So that would include, of course, assessments, that will include questionnaires to understand more about your offerings and your digital, I would say, location in the marketplace and what are the risks associated with your current location, and then how we can cover these risks and take you from whatever point you are in to a secure location. So this is the idea of secure your business. Of course, we will have also like you'd see management consultancy. And here basically we are focusing on management consultancy from purely technical perspective. So this is how we can leverage technology to drive growth, reduce risks, develop new strategies. So this is where we will be offering this service. And the last one you would see is our own ventures at Yassi Ventures. And this would be our own lab to generate ideas or adopt existing ideas, bring them to the lab, and try to come out with something that can help individuals or businesses to automate, streamline their processes, save time and money. So this would be kind of built-in tools that we will build, and then we will try to share it with the broader audience. So as you can see, we have all these related offerings or services together. And, the top on that, it's a CTO as a service, because a CTO is a person who has the technology know-how, but at the same time, he's a business savvy as well. And this is where we would come into the picture to help you leveraging all the available technologies and take your business, whether you are still a startup or you are in the early phases, to the next level. So this is a motivation for me personally, because I like to move individuals and customers from wherever they are today and understand their pains, and then take them to a better position, whether that is related to increasing revenue, whether that is increasing customer reach, or whether it's reducing risks. So, or either like building the business from scratch. So this is something I'm very, very passionate about, I would say. The last thing for today's episode is I'm very happy, and I'm very humbled by all the comments and all the messages and everyone that is encouraging me to do what I am doing on the podcast. And this is why, before I wrap up today's session, I just want to share an announcement with you. So I'm excited to announce that our podcast sponsorship program is now open. So by becoming a sponsor, you will gain exposure to our targeted audience. You'll enjoy brand association benefits and explore potential collaboration opportunities. So if you are interested in sponsoring our podcast, please get in touch with me to discuss the details. So that's all for today. I've covered a lot of topics, I know, from cybersecurity and GISEC and my own business, and we announced the sponsorship. So thank you for tuning in. And as usual, if you have any questions, any feedback, if you want to come up with me on the show to discuss a specific technology related to what we share usually, I would be more than happy to do that. And until we meet next time, thank you very much, and see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.